Hello everyone, TheAndrata here, and welcome back to our Enigmatica 6 Let's Play, episode 21, where today I am popping into the nether here. I really need to clear this area out, because I need lava. I do need lava. I need obsidian, and I don't have a way to generate obsidian just yet, so I think the best way for me to do this is going to be just to destroy these little pillars here real quick. Grab that obsidian, and that should get me a decent amount. And I forgot, I may even have some obsidian inside of this guy. We're going to figure out lava production soon, too. I keep saying that. Soon, always, whenever anybody says soon, always just assume there is a TM at the end of that, trademark soon, as in, it ain't gonna happen. In our case, though, it will. I promise. We will get obsidian generation going. I just need to figure out what kind of pump I want to use. I think, because we can just come in here and pump this lava out. I think we have the immersive engineering pump, so we could just do that into an ender tank. But again, our ultimate issue with all of that is the ender pearls with the ender tank. So we can't, I mean, we just got 4 ender pearls last episode from a quest. How much obsidian does that give me? It's probably pretty dangerous to do. I even had obsidian in here. I didn't even realize. Well, okay. But yeah, so we'll get obsidian generation going, but for now, we're just gonna leave it as is, and we'll get the lava later. But obsidian, let's open up our bag. Let's get a couple. Well, not that many. Well, I mean, to be honest, we really only need 1 in there. We're never going to build with obsidian, but let's get obsidian in there. This is something I was talking about last episode. Obsidian would be good to put into a regular drawer so I don't have 662 items clogging up my refined storage system. But, oh, you know, I say that I shouldn't, and then, oh my goodness, I cannot spell. Let's just get a drawer. And let's get a gold upgrade. At storage upgrade. Let's get a gold upgrade for this guy. Craft everything we need. Oh, and that probably just used my drawer. No, okay. We'll get this set up. So basically, we're going to tear down exactly. This is why I said I didn't necessarily want to put this drawer controller here, but it is what it is. My bow can just go away along with this arrow. So the drawer controller is now going to go here. This cable can be broken, and that can go there. And this still needs to be a priority of 10. And a regular drawer can go here. We can lock it. We can upgrade it, and then we can grab our obsidian, put 1 in there, and then the rest can go in there. So now we have all of our obsidian in here, and we can hold 8,000 of them, and yada, yada, yada. I did what I said I was going to do, so you can't complain. Okay, we got a quest. Let's see, what did we get for doing that? Alchemist Delight, maybe some more ender pearls. That'd be fantastic. Sorcerer's Delight this time. Phalanx and Pedestal Area 4. The Pedestal area is not bad. A Flask of Restoration. So that's 6 potions of regeneration. That's not bad. I'll keep that. What else do we have in the drawers upgrade? A Void upgrade, a Storage upgrade 5, and a Storage downgrade. And just so we can get the quest, maybe we'll get some more Ender Pearls. Let's just go ahead and make that. And storage downgrade, that just uses flint. Craft that, and a at storage upgrade. The emerald tier can do 2 times the base value. Only uses 2 emeralds, so. And then the storage downgrade, which is going to require me to make another one of those. Bam. So you can go away, you can go away, you can go away. I don't need any of those, but hey, the quests are here. One of them might give us some ender pearls, so I'll take it. Yes, look at that. We did get more ender pearls. That's what I wanted to see. And we got the Miner's Delight, which puts all this stuff into here. So let's pop downstairs. We're not going to get these ender chunks or these emerald chunks often. I don't know where else we would get them from, so we can just go ahead and... Oh, those can't even be... Yeah, those can't be triplicated. So we can just smelt them. But for the rest of this, we can add iron's already there, copper's there, we can add gold, and we can add silver, and then we can dump those into the system. However, we need a stack upgrade for this guy. He cannot pull out stacks. We need to teach the system how to make this. We are deviating from what I wanted to do this episode, but little tasks add up. So we need to know how to make these. And then speed upgrades. All these things are going to come in handy too. Like eventually we're going to want to know how to make all this stuff. And I taught it how to make sugar, so let's go ahead and make one stack upgrade. And then speed, we're going to want 3 of those. So let's see where we're at on our crafting. The machine, there it goes. Bam, 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 and we're good. So at refined upgrade, we should have our stack and our 3 speeds. Good. So if we go to this guy, because you can see here, he's just pulling out one item at a time. But if we put the stack and the speeds, it will start filling this chest up pretty quick. And then eventually we can upgrade this logistical transporter to the ultimate tier, which will allow it to process the rest. Why isn't this silver moving over? Not because gold is in the way? And the silver processes? Yes, okay. Just want to make sure. Here's the thing, though. Check this out. Draining power. That system uses 6,000 RF a tick. Is that, yeah. So now all of our power is going to be going towards running those machines to process that stuff. We need to get power generation going, which is part of why I want to get into the flux networks, because what I'm going to do is we can move our windmills. On our map, I marked somewhere here, the highest mountain I could find. I think it's at Y level 208 or something like that. If we go up here and we put our wind generators up there with a flux point that connects back to our base, we're going to have, that's generating 800 RF a tick for each one of those. I think we're going to be okay for quite a while. So yeah, I hope so at least. So let's get into flux networks. Flux networks is going to require us to make these flux cores, which are going to require us to make ender cores, which are going to require these items. So we need to make Eye of Ender. It's just going to require us to make some ender pearls and some blaze powder. Let's just make, you know what, that one quest gave us 4, so that gives us 4. We can do that. Dielectric casing, we're going to need 3 more of those. And then what else? Basic capacitors, we're going to need 4. So we had 2 more. Let's grab those, and then the dielectrics. And then we should be able to just put these into here, one at a time, and that'll give us that ender core thing that we need. Go. Do the thing. No? That was correct, right? Energizing, an Eye of Ender, a dielectric casing, and a basic capacitor tiny. Ah, tiny. Give me that stuff back. How do you make a tiny one? Just by doing that? Well, that's kind of silly. Oh, we might as well teach the system how to make those, because eventually that might be needed. And that is not something you can put into a compacting drawer. Okay, so let's try this again. You, and you. There we go. You see the beams, you know you're good to go. And I could just put all of these into that hopper like I had last time, and it would work. It would be smart to do that, but oh look, we have a backup going on at the exact same time. We also need to get Flux Dust. Flux Dust is pretty easy to get though. We just need to go down to bedrock. So we'll do that right after this, and then that should be everything that we're going to end up needing for this setup to get us Flux networks. And once we get into Flux networks, everything will be so much easier. So let's put these in here. We're going to need redstone. Let's just get 2 stacks of redstone. Though we're going to end up needing more. And obsidian. We'll grab a stack of obsidian. We're not going to need a stack, but that's just what I had on hand. Or, well, that's the easiest thing to click is just a whole stack. Yeah, these raiders, go away. So we're going to go down here to bedrock. And if I remember how to do this correctly, we're going to come down here. We are going to set our obsidian here. We are going to drop our stack there, right click. No? Okay, so I guess I don't remember how to do this correctly. Or the recipe was changed. Flux Dust. Yeah. Left click the obsidian. I right clicked. Bam. Do it again. Okay, you left click, not right click. Bam. And look, it didn't destroy our obsidian this time. It has a chance to. It's not going to happen every single time. And I don't feel like climbing up all these stairs, so let's just slash home. And we got Flux Dust. 2 stacks of it. Not bad. Our Akashic Tome, let's go ahead and reset that and put it where it belongs, which is in here. I have honey bottles on my inventory for some reason. And you go there, drawer key goes away, you go to your proper slot, and we are good. Okay, so that should now allow us to make the flux cores that we need, and we're just going to go ahead and make 32 of those. Perfect. So that's flux cores and flux dust. So then we need a flux controller. You actually don't necessarily need, oh my goodness. You don't need a flux controller, it just makes things easier. Oh, we need a lot more stuff in Powah. Oh, I did not look at all this. Oh my goodness. Everything's gated behind Powah here. Okay, well, what is this? We need to get that, and we need to get that. All right, let's see. What is this? What is this Nitro Tier? Let's go to Powah. We're going to have to progress through Powah for a while, aren't we? Wow, that is the final tier. Final tier of power. Fabulastic. So that requires nitro capacitors, which requires basic capacitors and nitro crystal. Nitro crystal comes from what? Energizing nether stars. Why is this gated so far? Man, that is frustrating. Oh, I thought we were going to be... all of our problems are going to be solved. But this is a far gate. Okay. Well. Ender gate. Requires energy cables and an ender... and we need more ender cores. So I just used all those ender cores and we don't even have that. Son of a gun. Yeah, a nitro capacitor is made with nitro crystals, which are made with a nether star. So I need to get a wither killer. I haven't even gone to the end, and it wants me to get a wither killer already. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. What else does it need? Block of blazing crystals, 2 blocks of redstone. Oh, man. It doesn't matter what tier, though it takes 20 million RF to do this as well. Wow. Okay. We need to solve... we need another form of wireless energy transfer then, I guess. I honestly don't know what else. I mean, I know it said that Powah has it. Okay, what are these ender cells? Let's see. Ender cell. I'm gonna have to make more of these ender cores, but all right, let's pivot. Let's pivot. Give me another Eye of Ender. I'm not. We probably are gonna need 2 of these. They may have to be linked together. Ender cells. So let me grab our energy cells. That quest is completed. Bam. Go away. That's our energy cell. Dielectric casing. I'm gonna need 2 of those, and then the capacitors. I need 2 tiny ones. Let's make these real quick. Oh, that is so frustrating. I mean, I get it. Flux Networks it can be very overpowered. Being able to infinitely transfer power anywhere at no cost. I understand why it's gated. It's just, I wasn't expecting it. Did not look into the recipes any deeper than needing the Ender Core. And so now we got to pivot and we're going to try something new. So it's not, it's not the end of the world. We're going to be trying out a new mod. For this, what did that give me? It gave me a blazing Ender Gate. It couldn't have given me 16 of those nitro things, though. That would have been fantastic. What would I do if it just gave me that? That would have been awesome. You probably have a lot of items that you recharge the power, and it's super tedious to remember to always keep them charged. Don't you wish there was something that could tap into your energy supply and wirelessly charge anything in your inventory? Oh, this is actually kind of handy. All right. Well, we'll keep an eye on that thing too. I mean, that's kind of it's kind of doing the same thing that that Flux Networks does. I bet you there's a limit on how much it can do because it's tiered. I mean, you can get an ender cell of a high tier, which means that the basic tiers are going to be slow at doing what they do. That's what I'm going to assume, or they're not going to work as well. But it's okay. If we can get basic energy transfer, I'll be happy because... All right, let's hold off on making a second one until we figure out what the heck we're doing with this. You have a number of channels available. More channels unlock with higher cell tiers, which by default stores 0 forge energy. These channels are universal for your players, so every ender cell you place in the world will have access to the same channels, provided they are of a tier that can access those channels. Now, select a channel and shift right-click on an energy cell. Shift right-click an energy cell into the ender cell. It will get consumed, and its buffer will now become the channel's buffer. So for a new channel with 0 total max forge energy, inserting a basic cell will increase its buffer by 1 million forge energy, since that's the max buffer for the basic cell. You can keep stacking these cells and keep upgrading your channel. Once you store energy in that channel, you'll be able to use it wherever you have an ender cell, making it easy to move power. Okay, so from what I understand with that, you have your ender cell and you have a energy cell. You set this up so that you can create the channel, so that channel is going to have the power that is inside of this. So we put this down, we right click it with this, it's going to consume this, and it's going to make channel 1 have a buffer of 4 million RF. Then you set up another ender cell, so we are going to need another one of these. Wherever you would like the power to be transmitted to, set it up on that channel, and then that channel will have access to all of that power. Kind of seems like what I wanted to do, just a little bit more complicated. What I don't know is if I should set this up here or if I should set this up where I want it. And like, will this output to the bottom? Down. Extract. Channel 1. If I put this in here, no. It said to right click it, didn't it? Shift right click it? No, that was not correct. Where was that thing at? Select the channel and shift right click an energy cell into it. Okay, so this holds 2 channels, and if I do that, there we go. This now has 4 million RF in its buffer. So then what? This is holding that power. How do I get it out? Do I need to... Do I need to extract the power? Like if I use a universal cable and I set the top, oh, because I set the top to input. Is that draining into here? Well, it's draining. Do I need this? Extract from the bottom, input from the top. I mean, it's draining power, so I'm going to assume that it is working. So this is kind of what I need. It's actually very similar to Flux networks. Okay. So then, if I grab my windmills and I go up to where that highest point that I had set up, and then I have these... Yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. Worst comes to worst, we have to set our windmills back up when we get down here. Be in wrench mode, please. Let's disconnect all of these. And it'll be faster to do it like this. I also figured that highest point would be a great spot for Astral Sorcery. Because with Astral Sorcery, when we dive into that, the higher you get, the more starlight energy you have. Okay, so we need to head south this way. South this way. And it looks like it's that green dot. So when we get over here, we will pop up to the top, we will chunk load, we will place all of these wind generators and see how we do on our power. From what I understand, the way that this is working, if I'm understanding this correctly, this will work. I hope I'm understanding it correctly. And all you need to do is build an energy cell to get more power out. Like if you need to add on another one. So it's kind of like the flux plugs. I guess it's the flux plugs and the flux points all in one. It just basically turns it into a magically power transferring energy cell. So the power can go anywhere. So, okay. I mean, if it works the way that I'm expecting. Oh yeah, this is very weird. Generate terrain gen. And look at the little kangaroos. There were a lot of things I saw while I was out here. But this has like terracotta pillars. It's really interesting. But let's keep going. We got a long way up to go. What is this green tree? Palo Verde log. All right, so let's get up to the top of this mountain. Like I said, it is very high up. Oh, look, we got emerald ore right there. Well, after we get this emerald ore, we will continue going up to the top of the mountain. One of these episodes, too, I want to set up a villager trading hall kind of area. So that way we can have villagers to trade with. Okay, so this is our area. Let's go ahead and fill this in. I don't want to use gravel. Change modes. We're going to fill this in with... What do we have a lot of? Whatever this is. Jasper. Let's just create a nice little platform for our stuff to sit on. Pray that we don't need anything else. Because we do not have an easy way to get back here until we get some teleportation going on. Which is another thing that we can work on. Is going to be RF tools, and we can get a matter transmitter and receiver thing. Should have built a building gadget, but... Okay, let's just square the rest of this off. How far did I go? Just that far, that's fine. So if we take our ender cell and let's put it in the middle, bam, everything's gonna feed into this guy. If we take our wind generators, and let's set one up here, 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 and here, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's on the fourth block. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and then here, and then here, here, and here. I don't know if these need a gap in between them or not. I did not pay attention in my instruction guide. But if I set these up, to feed into this guy, now these should be generating. Now look at that, it's back at 60. Y'all saw a couple episodes ago that it was saying that they would generate at 800 RF, and I was like, oh, I'm so excited. They got updated to be, you know, proper power gen, but apparently I was wrong. Because these are not running at 800 RF. Was that just a UI glitch? Highly possible. Okay, so we want all sides to be receive. So this is going to input power. I wish it would tell me if it's actually inputting, because what the problem that we're probably running into is stuff's running at our base. Oh, and I should have brought some infused alloys so that we can upgrade these cables. Yeah, look, these are generating 20 or 30. And look how high up we are. Man, these are not. So what we're going to do eventually, these are going to get switched out from these. We'll set up these solar panels from Powah. No wireless transmitter in range. Because these, even though they only work during the daytime, they are 250 FE a tick per. Oh, man. That is depressing. Like, is it because it's too close? Like, is that why we're not getting max power? Like, what if I took this one, I popped him over here? Still only generating 30. Well, it was a thought. It was an idea. We didn't really gain much more than we had before. It was just a hope. I really hope that I have this set up correctly. But we'll just set it to receive and extract, so it doesn't matter which way that it goes. And we need to chunk load this area that I am in. And I luckily built it all in one chunk. That is kind of rare. If we go home, this should be, well, it's dumping all power into this. Where is all our power going right now? Because that's not running. That's not running. You are using 300 a tick. That thing should be filling up. Is it all our pipes being filled? Nope, because they look to be all full. Why are we like 565 energy a tick? Yeah, why is it like not actually inputting power? Did I break something out here? When I did that, did I break these? No. Yeah, that is still running as it should. Oh, wait, what's going on? Yeah, that's coming out of there. That should not be a basic universal. That should be a advanced. Okay, what's going on here? There is something wrong here. Yeah, this isn't supposed to hook up to here, is the issue. It's supposed to hook up here. It's still not working. I'm not sure what's using all of our power at the moment because there's nothing running except for our aura. Anyway, I'll figure it out in between episodes. Thanks for stopping by. We got this set up with our ender cell, and we'll see how it goes going forward. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and have a great day.